Hey, it's been a while, like since October, and we've missed you guys, but there's been a lot going on. Before we started our break, my book, Beauty in the Wreckage, Finding Peace in the Age of Outrage, launched, and I did a ton of interviews on other podcasts, so if you want to listen to any of those, just go to brandonandrus.com and look under Speaking Events. To be honest, I needed a big break. I've basically been writing nonstop for the last 12 years, and I poured everything I had left into my book, and I felt completely spent. I had nothing left to give, and if I don't have content, I can't put out podcast episodes. So I decided to go on an indefinite hiatus, and I pulled the plug from all of social media just to find my heart again. And after 2 months downtime, I began to find my rhythm again. So the good news is that I have a ton of stuff that I have been writing about, taking notes on, and that I'm ready to podcast with. Also, you could probably tell with my last episode in October, which was entitled This Body of Death, that I wasn't doing well physically. My chronic body pain had caused me to reach my threshold. I decided that I had to figure out what was going on. And so bottom line, I got off all of the meds that I had been taking and I started taking CBD oil. And after 3 days, and it really didn't feel like that anything was working, it just started working and my pain completely went away. And to me, this is nothing short of a miracle. I've been dealing with this for the last 18 years, every single day, and just basically in misery. And so I'm so thankful for this relief, and I really feel amazing right now. Both Sarah and Jess have had significant time with their families and have been thinking about topics that they want to tackle this year, and they're both currently working on their episodes. And lastly, I launched a new podcast called Voices, and that may be familiar to you if you're a regular listener. The Voices episode that I featured on Outside the Walls have become their very own podcast. Outside the Walls had a baby. And it's going to be featuring authors and speakers with the same format as Outside the Walls. And so it's just going to be a great way to hear from some really super duper passionate people who are speaking on some really important topics in the same exact format as Outside the Walls. I hope you guys will check it out on your favorite podcast player, and I hope that you rate it, review it, and share it with others. Anyway, the first episode of the next Outside the Walls season will be here in a few weeks. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being a huge part of what we're doing. Peace.